Here's your weather video for this Sunday, June the 13th. I'm meteorologist Bill Murray. We've got some tropical possibilities this week. A turn to drier by midweek and a few showers and thunderstorms around today. Let's get to the forecast. I don't have to tell you if you've been across central or northwest Alabama that it's been wet for the past 2 weeks. These are 14-day rainfall amounts from the HRAP showing that we've had as much as 8 to 10 inches of rain across parts of western Franklin, western Marion, into Lamar counties. Widespread 6 to 10 inch amounts. Also 4 to 6 inches, fairly common to the west of I-65. And even along I-20 to the west of Birmingham, where some of those thunderstorms showed up a couple of times over the past few days. But everyone enjoying nice conditions for their lawns and gardens. This morning we find lingering trough low pressure along the east coast, especially there along the southeastern coast, with high pressure beginning to take control over the rest of the country. It's going to be really hot in the next few days in the desert southwest. Record temperatures yesterday, Tucson, Arizona, measured 110 degrees. That broke their record for the day by 1 degree. And we're going to see lots of new record highs this week, especially in the Phoenix area. Temperatures are going to be between 114 and 118 all week. And the records are around 114, 115. So several records could fall before it's over with. Showers and thunderstorms were quite prevalent yesterday across western Alabama. Lots of heavy rain, lightning, gusty winds. A few reports of wind damage, as you see with those isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms during the summertime. Some up in the Tennessee Valley around Morgan County, some in west central Alabama around Greene, and some pretty strong wind gusts across the area. But that's what you would expect this time of year, and we're going to see that again today. As a matter of fact, this is the HRRR, and you may have thought I was showing you radar from yesterday, but this is about the same places where we saw showers and thunderstorms yesterday. They'll be moving to the east tomorrow, and I think they could affect areas generally along and west of I-65 before they die out around and just after sunset. High temperatures today off the National Blend of Models showing upper 80s to lower 90s common across the area. Be a calm, dry night tonight with overnight lows near 70. Then by Monday, we're going to begin to see some changes. Energy moves into that trough over the Great Lakes and through the mid-Atlantic. Pushing a front our way. That front will be moving through Alabama on Monday. Showers and thunderstorms should be really limited to areas south of Clanton on Monday. Areas north there, probably fairly dry, only an isolated shower storm chance, but high temperatures will still be warm in the lower 90s. Now, drier air will begin to filter into Alabama through the night, Monday night and Tuesday, and voila, on Tuesday, no showers or thunderstorms anywhere across Alabama, except maybe along the Gulf Coast. High temperatures will still be warm in the lower 90s, but by Wednesday, you're going to really feel things Wednesday morning. Dew points down in the lower 60s, overnight lows lower to middle 60s across the area. That'll be quite nice given our humid and muggy conditions that we have experienced over the past few days. But again, Alabama remains dry. No showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday. But look to the southwest, southwestern Gulf of Mexico, the Bay of Campeche. We have an area of disturbed weather there with a trough of low pressure that will be hanging around for the next several days. It's already there. The Hurricane Center putting the short-term chances of developing into a tropical cyclone at about 10%, but a higher chance by the time we get to midweek. And then, as you see by Thursday, probably getting close to a closed low there over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. Could be seeing a tropical depression form by that time. Meanwhile, over Alabama, it's still high and dry. High temperatures beginning to warm back up after morning lows in the 60s. We'll be back in the upper 80s on Thursday as we return to near normal temperatures. Now, by Friday, GFS, European, everybody consistently picking up on the signal that we will have a closed low in the southwestern Gulf, slowly developing, beginning to move to the north. You see a front there over western Tennessee, northern Mississippi, up into Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana. That associated with another trough that would be turning this potential tropical cyclone to the north. By Saturday, pretty sure chances that we're going to have a tropical storm somewhere over the western Gulf, maybe east of Brownsville, Texas, south of the Louisiana coast, making its way slowly to the north and northeast, front settling into Alabama. The combination could lead to some heavy rain if it sets up. And again, this uncertainty in this forecast is pretty huge. This is just one deterministic model run. It is backed up by several that on both global models, so it is a real possibility. But by Sunday, we would see showers and thunderstorms moving into southern Louisiana, the Mississippi coast, the Alabama, Northwest Florida coast, with some gusty winds. You see showers and thunderstorms over North Alabama that could be enhanced by the approach of the tropical cyclone. Now, should this blow out your beach vacation? It's too early to even think about that. If this scenario does play out, we could see, probably a 45, 50 mile an hour tropical storm approaching the middle Gulf Coast, and that's going to lead to, a good bit of rain, some decent winds, 30, 45 miles an hour, possibly tropical storm force, and the real threat of rip currents. So we'll be watching the situation very carefully. No need to change any plans right now. Maybe no need to change them at all. If the system either doesn't materialize or comes in as a minimal tropical storm, might just be a little inconvenience in your beach plans by Monday. That system, according to the GFS, is up into southwestern Alabama. It'll be breezy, rainy, and stormy here across central Alabama on that Monday. If this plays out, we'll be watching that very closely. We'll move out to Voodoo territory at the end of the period. This is Monday, June the 28th. Showing high pressure continuing in the west, still persistent trough of the Great Lakes in the east, ridging trying to develop over the south. But this sets up the possibility for, again, a persistent front hanging around in north and central Alabama. And that would mean slightly cooler than normal conditions and higher than normal chances of rain. Well, that's your weather video for this Sunday, the 13th of June. I'll be back with lots of notes on the blog all day, particularly watching our potential tropical system in the Gulf of Mexico and updating the forecast at noon and keeping you updated on any thunderstorms that develop later today. Well, that's your forecast, and I'll be here next Sunday. Till then, of course, James will have 2 days all week, and Scott will be here next Saturday. But as I always tell you, as you're going about central Alabama, keep an eye to the sky because you're always going to have something fun to look at.